The day a cow could flip me over a fence.
Well, you were always hungry. You were standing saying, hey, Mom, what can I make? I'm hungry.
You have 93 snowmen in your house?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the first time. I chipped that tooth 4 times growing up. First time was hit my face on the floor. All right, well, we're back with another week of Conversations with Kirk, and we're on a special location with a special guest this week. So got my mom, Fay.
Hello.
Yes, welcome. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about how sometimes on days you have to deal with things that are not expecting, but in the business of real estate, that happens. So, and you're not a stranger to that. You were involved in the business for a number of years yourself.
Great.
Yes. Were there any highlights of the business or lows or kind of things that things you miss or things that you're like, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that anymore from the real estate business?
From the business side, well, we sure can pinpoint the best clients over the years.
Yeah.
And then we worked with such a great company, which was Century 21 at the time. And our broker, she was so good that having parties for all of us on our birthdays and get together. So that was always special.
You enjoyed like the social side of it was,
which was good for me because coming from the farm of 25 years, we didn't do much, socializing.
We weren't around people all the time, but we had a good community, the Spond community out near Hanna, right? And you were you and Dad were very involved
Dad was
with that.
The president, I was the secretary. We organized the big renovation of the building. With the community center, the community hall. Well, and I think that's probably a lot of where I get my draw towards. I'm on boards and memberships and with members and clubs and that. I get it honestly because that's what you guys did when we were growing up. So Christmas, you've got your house all decorated up, so nice. And is there anything particular you're looking forward to for this Christmas? Oh, well, we're going on a cruise and a holiday coming up here, 2 days.
All right, right. So where are you off to?
Well, we're flying from Vancouver to New York on Saturday, and then we get on the cruise ship on Sunday, and we go from New York to Florida, then the Bahamas, and back up to New York for a week. And then we're spending about 3 days there and going to the Rockettes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom always wanted to see them, so in memory of her, we're going to see the Rockettes.
Oh, wow.
And a few other Christmas festivities. Well, if you look online, New York's just a buzz of lights.
There's lots going on this time of year. Yeah.
And we're staying in a beautiful hotel right downtown.
It's close, like walking distance to everything then?
Well,
yeah,
if not,
you think so?
we'll be taking a cab.
You'll find out when you get there? Oh, that's cool. So cruises, have you been on cruises before?
In 2018. Yeah. It was pretty special. We flew Vancouver to Rome. Yeah. Spent a couple days there, and then we went on a 2-week cruise from there to Abu Dhabi and met Leanne and went to the Formula One race.
Oh, right. I remember that.
That was pretty
big
nice
deal.
Highlight.
Yeah. Well, for sure. So, and you guys, you're leaving right away for this cruise, so that'll be pretty awesome. And then you'll be back in time for.
Yeah, we get back the 18th, and then for the family party on the 20th. So.
Yeah. Well, that's what I always remember growing up. We did lots of things together as a family, and grandparents were involved, and Christmas was always a big deal.
We had to stay at the farm because we had all those animals.
The cattle feeding,
So then everybody came to our place. Grandpa Walper would come, and my mom and her friend, and always lots of music and singing. Yeah.
Well, that was a big part, the music, and both sides, grandparents were all very musical. So that's one of the big memories for me growing up is everybody getting together with music and the singing and songs.
Well, Grandma would play we had the electric piano, and then Bing would play the accordion, and Eric's dad had the guitar, and he would sing with his mouthpiece. Yeah. So we did lots of singing and dancing too. Yeah.
Yeah. There was lots of activities in the household for sure. Lots of traditions and big meals.
Yeah. Living 40 miles from town, I had to be very organized for shopping. Yeah. Yeah, no no ordering in. I had to cook every meal.
Right.
Oh, you got to help me lots.
Yeah.
Well, you were always hungry. You were standing beside me. Okay, Mom, what can I make? I'm hungry. So then you'd be making the gravy and mashing the potatoes, and so you knew how to do all that.
Yeah. Well, I remember we always had 2 big freezers full of food and meat and that. And at Christmas, the best part was because all the Christmas treats would be down in those freezers.
Yeah, I always had the one story about Eric's brother when we were first on the farm. I made all kinds of these Christmas treats, and somebody stopped over and I went into the freezer to get them. And there was, all my containers were empty with this money left. Here, Uncle Charlie ate all the baking, but left me the money.
He just put cash in the containers and put them back in the freezer?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, so then I had to be creative and hide them
Yeah.
better places.
That is funny. Well, I remember sneaking some treats out of the freezer
you
from
did
time
that
to
too?
time as well. Yeah, we used to make those cherries with the peanut butter and the
Oh,
chocolate.
dip them in the chocolate.
Yeah,
that was,
those definitely stick in my mind. As
I think Jacqueline made them one year, didn't she, for you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Did, yeah.
Yep,
I remember
guess so.
giving her the recipe.
Yeah, yes, they were delicious. Okay, do we have, so was there some specific stuff we're going to cover today? Yeah,
well,
sure. What
it's
do
a
we
real
got?
treat to have your mom here
absolutely.
to ask about you as a child. So let's go right to the start.
Okay.
So, Mom, your birthday's on April 9th. Kirk's is on April 11th. So were you in the hospital on your birthday that year, or how did this happen?
No, that was Easter weekend that year, and I had a great doctor, and being that Kirk came, well, naturally, but we had the day picked that he was going to come, so he said, would you like to have Kirk have your baby on your birthday, or would you like to wait after the weekend and then come in the Monday morning and deliver the baby? So that's what we did. I thought it'd be nice if he had his own day, so that's why we chose.
But we have celebrated our birthdays close together throughout the years,
always,
which is good. Yeah, lots of fun.
That's great. And so how did you come up with the name Kirk?
Oh, well, I always liked to watch the soaps with the kids, when they were young. And I watched All My Children a lot. And that year, the one actor, he was good looking and young. And his name was Kirk.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Yeah. And then, of course, James had to be the middle name. So that's funny, yeah.
Yeah, and James, I mean, that's a Walper. There's lots of Walpers that are Jim or James or middle names.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, our grandsons, they're funny. They were teasing their mom, and they told Melanie, well, I think your name should be Melanie James Peak. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
they're all
everybody's, we got, Eric James, Kirk James, Austin James. Yeah, we're all.
All the Jameses.
Yep.
So, Mom, what was Kirk like in school? Like when he was younger, was he good in school? Was he a hard worker?
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember one time, I think he was only grade 3 or 4, I got a phone call from the teacher. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. She said, there's been an accident at school, and it's Kirk. And I, how you think the worst right away. Oh, she said he chipped his tooth. And I thought, what a way to start a conversation. Yeah, she said we were playing some race game, and you tripped and fell and landed on your
teeth. I remember the day we were in gym class, and we had to run, and I don't know whose idea this was, run, and when you got to a certain line, do a push-up and touch your nose to the floor. It was a race. And so obviously, trying to touch my nose, I hit my face and broke my tooth.
I thought that teacher wasn't very smart. Give me a heart attack.
Yeah, that could have been presented easier.
Yeah. Chipped his tooth.
Yeah, that was the first time. I chipped that tooth 4 times growing up. First time was hit my face on the floor. Second time was they repaired it. Then the second time I got hit in the face with a baseball.
Oh, gee.
Chipped it. Third time I was playing soccer on wet grass and slipped and hit my mouth on my knee and chipped it. And then the fourth time, it was someone's birthday party and we were hitting balloons, and I jumped to hit the balloon and I hit the wall and hit my face on the wall and chipped my tooth for the 4th time. The same tooth. Anyways, that was when it was temporary, and then after that they put a cap right over so it wouldn't break off anymore.
It looks good now.
4 times. Yeah. Anyways, started in grade 3. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Next.
So, Mom, do you think that there is any indication of when Kirk was a child in terms of his behaviors and characteristics that you thought he'd grow up to be a successful businessman?
Oh, well, in grade 8, Kirk won the award at school. I forget what it was called, but top athlete and top academics.
Right.
Was that grade 8 or 9?
Yeah, grade 8. Well, that was athlete of the year the one year, and then also that Karen Wimmer award, which was, I don't remember the exact criteria for it, but there was one student chosen.
And then as you got a little bit older, you had your own truck, and the way you took care of your truck, and nobody could harm that truck, and you just clean as a whistle, and so we knew that you were good with all the things.
Attention to detail.
So he was very responsible.
Oh, driving the tractors and the combines. Oh, and then backing up that truck. I remember your dad asked me, okay, do you want to drive truck for harvest or do you want to drive the combine? I said, are you kidding me? Drive a truck? I said, I can't back up. But you could do it on a dime. Just back that right up to the auger.
And how old would he have been when he did that?
Oh, he was probably before he was 16. I'm sure he was backing up.
Yeah, I was driving the grain truck when I was, definitely didn't have a driver's license yet. Yeah.
Okay. So it's no secret here, Mom loves Christmas. So
yes,
if you want to tell us a bit about your favorite things here.
Oh.
Yeah, what's your favorite? You got collections of different things.
Yes, my favorite collection is of snowmen.
So you've got lots of snowmen
around?
Yes.
Well, last year...
Did you see that? Did that come in enough? Okay.
Last year, I had Triton count them all, and he counted 93 snowmen.
You have 93 snowmen in your house?
Yes, all around. Yeah, just in this
area, you do. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
What the...
Yeah, everybody...
Oh my geez, I never noticed that. Yes, there's snowmen everywhere. All right, that's funny.
So they're all shapes.
How long have you been collecting these snowmen? Has this been like many years or lately?
No, just
more lately.
Lately, since we moved out here.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite one?
Oh, this is him. Yeah.
Where did he come from? Does he have a story?
Oh, I think you phoned Jacqueline and asked her if she could find one for me because you weren't home for Christmas that year from Dubai. And she found this at
Shoppers?
Oh, at Shoppers Drug Mart. Yeah, he's the best.
Crafty.
The cutest,
Cool.
Good job, Jacqueline.
Yeah, looks like he's ready to hit the slopes.
Yeah. Okay, so do you both have one special memory from Christmas during Kirk's childhood?
Oh, well, I always love watching the kids. I'd wrap your presents early and put them under the tree, and you guys are always under there counting how many and shaking and rattling.
Trying to figure out what they were.
Yeah. And then we always did lots of baking, the cookies. And
did Kirk help with the baking?
Oh, maybe the decorating the cookies, but...
A little bit.
I think I always did most of the baking when you're at school, but... And then different Christmases I made a gingerbread house because I helped at the school making them, and being that I helped, I got to make my own there, so always had that. So.
I remember eating.
I remember gingerbread houses, definitely. There was every year, and there were lots of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's great.
I won a gingerbread house at the. I remember we used to go to K&B Motors, the Chrysler there, and they would always have a gingerbread house, a draw.
And of course
I don't know, miraculous. I won it multiple times, different years, but I don't know. Maybe I was the only kid there, and they just felt sorry, and so they gave it to me. But I do remember winning that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yes.
Mom, was Kirk mischievous at all? Did he ever find his presents or, do any Christmas shenanigans?
No. Well,
so he was always on the nice list.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Nice, not
well,
naughty.
he was busy because we always had the chores to do, of course, feed all the cows and things like that. So.
Well, I remember I growing up, especially around Christmas, was lots of times I had that a little snow machine, the kitty cat, the Arctic cat, kitty cat. I don't know. I was little when I got that. I put a lot of miles on that.
Just
that was
round and round the yard.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things. And then we'd tow the toboggan behind it.
Yeah.
And,
Melanie came in one day. She was just little yelling, Kirky, hurt. And no, he electrocuted. Here you went up the guide wire by the telephone pole. Yeah, she thought you were electrocuted. Oh, gee. There was no sparks, but she was quite concerned.
The ground wire, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so,
gee.
Anyways, yeah.
That's all the things that happened.
Yeah, we had lots of things that we would do, and yeah, I remember that. It was a lot of fun.
But there was never a catastrophe.
No, which is surprising, because there were a lot of opportunities for major things to go wrong, especially being on a farm.
Oh, gee.
Just the heavy equipment and machinery and animals, livestock.
Oh, I remember your dad always told me, okay, we're going to be working in the corral today, but always make sure you have a way to get out. And we usually had those rubber boots up to our knee and plowing through the mud and the crap.
Well, and the cows that, like, they were beef cattle, but they were big. They were Charolais.
Some were wild.
Like they could. I remember it. Remember when my friends, when we were talking about cows and with my friends from university, they were from Manitoba in the city, and I was talking about cows and getting chased by cows, or cows like flipping you over the fence, and he's like, the day a cow could flip me over a fence. He's like, anyways, couldn't believe that these cows were wild. I was like, these cows were wild. Like they were not tame, and if you got in their way, like look out.
Well, you had to get the 4-wheeler in there, a lot of them, to get them out.
Yeah, like to divide them up. It was some adventures, but yeah, we made it through. Yeah.
So now that we live on Vancouver Island, we're not necessarily having a white Christmas. The weathers are milder. So what do you think about Christmas on the island?
Oh, that's just perfect. No more 40 below.
Yeah, I like it. It's way easier to. What I like the most is you can start your vehicle and you don't have to let it warm up for 20 minutes before you drive it, right?
Yeah. Like we're with the walk run group 3 times a week, and we do it all year round.
Yeah,
that's just amazing. Like,
yes.
And we may get the odd snowfall, but clears up.
Lifestyle here is much easier. There's a reason why people live here, and they seem to live longer. It's a easier life.
Well, my sister moved to Victoria in the early 80s, and we started coming out here. I remember saying to Eric, oh, I think I know where we're going for later years, because it was just amazing to be out here.
And here we all are. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kirk, do you have a Walper Wisdom for us today?
Yes, I do. And a big part of it is, and I know, like, from growing up, it just reminded me back, especially on the farm, like the work. And so when I hear people talking about doing hard work, or, oh, I worked so hard, or that was difficult, I think, like, if you grow up on a farm or in that type of an environment, your perspective to what hard work is very different than a lot of other people, because on the farm, you're not done until you're done. Like it's and sometimes you're going out in adverse conditions or dealing with problems that were unexpected, and you have to be resourceful. So for me, my Walper wisdom is that whatever your heart is, or you're finding it to be hard, you're probably capable of a lot more than what you think, and you may need to level up to a new perspective to achieve that higher result. And I think that a lot of the things that I tackle and do on a daily basis, I'm able to do because of some of those challenges that we dealt with growing up.
Different breakdowns.
Like you just had to find a way to make it work, right? Where it's fixing things or coming up with solutions to problems.
Yeah, there was no YouTube or anything way back then.
No, we would just take things apart and figure it out and put it back together. Yeah,
your dad always had the big books that came with the tractors or the combines. Would help you a little, or good friends with a repairman and
well, and even just keeping all those scrap pieces of metal and that stuff, because one day you might need that, and that was really important back then, because if you didn't have it, or you'd be like, oh, I know where I've got a piece that'll work for that. And so we use that. So definitely being resourceful and just finding a way to get things done. Yeah, and then living in that area, we had that big community center, and every winter we'd have courses for all the men in the area. We had
a welding course, and different repair guys would come in and give these courses. Yeah, so everything was helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. And so I think we can conclude our Christmas episode just with chatting about this coming Christmas. So looking forward to Christmas. It's now December. So
many more happy evenings with everybody.
Yeah, well, you're going on your trip, so when you get back, and then we'll be right into it. The Christmas parties, Christmas season. We've got a large group of friends and family here. There's like no shortage of get-togethers, and so
yeah, we do have fun. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for being on. This was awesome. I really appreciate it.
Fun to do.
And,
yeah,
people get to learn a little bit more about where I guess where we come from and how we got to where we are today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.